Hey, is that Kassadin? Did you know I'm 100% win rate with Kassadin? Like, actually? That's kind of crazy. And that's going to change probably by the next time I play him. Not going to take all the credit for it. I usually spend the laning phase doing nothing. But it ends up being okay because... I don't know. My Kassadin build has no weaknesses, I guess. So we're up against Gangplank, this one. The other one was Victor. So I was initially top lane going up against Darius and swapped out of that because that would be deadly, but going up against Gangplank is not much better, especially with the way I'm going to play it, half drunk and very tired. I don't drink, but basically. Okay, so here we are looking at minions from a distance, admiring them, because that's what we can do under Gangplank's gun. I'm occasionally going to do some really questionable stuff for the sake of it because I guess we're bored. We've got our tier already, which is honestly a little bit selfish. Now, here's this, like, very, very visible barrel trick that I just completely ignore. Yeah, we're not going to play very well, but we're still 100% win rate. Okay. Miss all these minions. We don't need them. Going to take a shot. And we're going to start trying to hit these minions. We get the W out. So, using Ws on minions and using Qs on champions, that's how you're going to be getting your tier stacks. But we can also Q minions because... we would like to have them as well, like Qing this cannon or Wing this cannon. W does give you a little extra range. Now, he's setting up his barrels. So this time, hopefully, we're going to pay a bit more attention just to make sure we stay outside of the potential third barrel range. Now, with me, with absolutely no priority, all I'm going to do is warn that Gangplank is headed there and continue last hitting. All I can do. Gangplank does not get any kill participation on that, so I'm just going to try, Kassadin's very best to shove this in, which isn't very good. Now, this is exactly the moment that Kassadin becomes Heisenberg, because he was an idiot. Right, so, I sat there in the wave and I got greedy to try and, like, do that, and, he kind of has passive, which burns you, and ignite, which burns you. Why am I'm clicking on a minion right now. That's more like it. Okay. Gangplank now has Sheen, which also sucks. Now, Kassadin has really, really, really low base armor. So you don't want to be up against that. Up against AD. Pretty much ever, but it tends to be okay so long as you play safe. I am absolutely not playing safe. Now, he was ready to do this. As you can see, he's hit me with passive again. This time, no ignite, though. I don't have R, so this is kind of not nice. I'm going to be able to kind of spit on him through here, and that will be okay, and Udyr can take the kill. That's all good. Lily's going to hit me with a bowling ball, but I'm going to get out of there just in time. If she had ult, of course, I'd be dead. And we're going to soak up all this farm. We're low, but Lily doesn't dare dive it, and if she does, we can report back. XP really important to get that level 6, because now you're finally a champion. And here we go with Ruby Crystal into Giant's Belt, because surviving Gangplank at this point is way more important than any kind of AP. We're not outbursting him. His Trial by Fire is too deadly. Here comes another gank. Udyr's kind of low in this one. And here's the point where I kind of attack the barrel way too early. And I think Gangplank still gets the barrel, so my lack of DPS and me not killing the barrel gets Udyr killed here. But we get the kill on Gangplank, and that's nice. Technically, it's still a positive for Kassadin, so it's all good. We'll eventually become tanky to the point where we don't necessarily care so much about Gangplank, and we really should be playing using our Rift Walk to get out of barrels anyway. Now we can buy a Blasting Wand. We've got boots as well, that's important to dodge those barrels. Push the wave so Gangplank can't do much, because as you can see, he's gone bot lane. Now our bot lane's kicking ass. But Gangplank has shown up there. There's no point in me following him. By the time I get there, the battle will have been decided. Exceeding expectations, though, Syndra does kill Gangplank and will survive against Lilia as Nami comes to reinforce. With this, I'm going to go ahead and try and chase a little bit. No, to be fair, it was fairly bad. I'm going to attack my daughter because that's... I know it seems law correct, even if it probably isn't. Slow the deer down. Kind of baiting her, but Gangplank is here to reinforce. And Lilia is just so damn fast, there's not much you can do about her. Now we got a book, so we can read in lane while we cry. Q him for the tier stack. Also attack the minion a bit too early. Just a little bit of barrel anxiety there. Miss minion. It's fine. We're Kassadin. We scale. Don't worry about it. A little bit too far, and that's death. Yeah. I mean, I try. We do get an ultimate out of it, and I'm going to survive the Lilia dot. Still going to lose quite a bit of farm there. Once again, push the wave as Gangplank isn't here. Gangplank comes back, so we're going to sit and wait. Mastery emote as we queue him for the tier stack. Look at that. A barrel. With 3 people here, we can take him on. I'm even going to tank a tower shot. We are tanky. We do have the Giant's Belt, so much tankier than he thinks. And that's going to all go into Demonic Embrace. I've been going Demonic Embrace first on almost all of my Kassadin games, and it works. It seems weird. It's supposed to be an item that should be better late game or when you have more health, but it just works. There is no other real like AP health combo, not that health focused anyway. Like there are some, I think maybe Rylai might be that, but you don't want Rylai's on Kassadin and Demonic scales better. So it's just the stats we need here and now. The AP, like Blasting One, that helps us deal damage, and the health, that helps us survive lane and get a bit more boozery. With this, we can now go Mana Mune because it'll be stacked pretty soon. It's really good stats, and as we know, you can apply it like many times. Twice on W, once before W because it auto reset, on Q, and on R, and on everything now actually since season 11. But still, the point still stands, is really good on Kassadin, and because Seraph's is just so bad, it will never be better than Muramana for damage. And you can see that on so many champions, although those ones tend to have AD ratios like Kai'Sa, Zeri, Kog'Maw. Champions that can build AP but probably will still build Muramana. He goes clearing a couple minions with 3 barrels. That really does a blow on your cooldown, so if you can learn to be more efficient with your barrels on Gangplank, it will go a long way. Obviously, later on, your cooldowns don't matter as much, but definitely for now, don't want to do that. He's got his Essence Weaver and his Collector, so this one-shot lethality Gangplank is still very, very popular at the moment. Okay. Down we go. Right hand. Now, Gangplank was in the bush. He was ignited me. He already lit me on fire. I had no idea. That's a shame. No Demonic saving me from this 8-4 Gangplank with the Collector and the Essence Weaver. Yikes. Back in, though. We got almost fully stacked tier. Now, he's popped his barrels. I guess out of habit, because he now has nothing to defend himself and will die. That gets me the shutdown. That basically gives me more mana already. And as you can see, I want to recall straight away. So we can get it. Literally 2 more tier stacks or 1 more on a champion, and we're going to have it. The ultimate power. The Muramana. The Soul Reaver. Whatever you want to call it. Get that. Recalled for a little bit, and to get to the Darius. Now, Darius is still a tough opponent. I don't want to be on him, because you have to respect Darius. He's even got Negatron. I don't care if you're a level above him. I don't care, what you are. You need to respect Darius, or else he will eat you. And I will probably live long enough to get out, but there's always a chance that I don't. But here's these guys. We're waiting for a little bit of reinforcements before I go in here. And here we go. Let's try and get this Lilia and Nami in an E. And we're going to kill the Nami because she's just much easier to get, though. To be fair, probably could have got Lilia as well. We do anyway, but probably could have got Lilia first. That's so she can't escape in time. And I'm going to die to Lilia dot. Maybe even a cannon shot there as well. So definitely should have went for Lilia first. It's okay, right? 100% win rate Kassadin. You can't argue with me. You don't have these stats. Unless you do, in which case, I'm sorry. Sumimasen. Getting towards Frozen Heart as well because of all their AD damage. The Kraken Slayer, the Prowler's Claw, Armor counters lethality. Although Prowler's Claw does have... Oh, no, that's lethality. Who cares then? Definitely want that. Now, here's my daughter. She's doing damage, and we're chasing a Lilia. So I realize this is fucking stupid. I'm trying to get out of there, but they are too fast. And I'm going to give a shutdown to the deer. Hate that deer. She got Force Nature as well. Alright. Frozen Heart is nearing completion, so when that happens, that will be really good. Darius even has Stride Breaker, so we're reducing that. Now, Barrel Man is very close to his barrel. He's going to try and replace this one, apparently, with his dying breath. Like any proper Gangplank player. Try and get some of our farm and get denied. But nevertheless, enemy team's mostly dead. We can push this. Even getting a teleport on the minion to preserve its life. Darius in with this wave clear. Misses his E. And to be fair, if one of them did walk up, me and Syndra could 100% destroy them. More Syndra than me. She is 13 kills. Speaking of it, here they come. I'm going to go ahead, go in on them because I can get out if I need to. Take the exhaust. We're out of there. We're always tankier than they assume. Catch the deer. Unfortunately, this means other members of our team will fall, but they do get some kills on their own, so that's okay as well. Take that. Look out for Dragon. Look out for someone trying to steal it. In this case, Gangplank. He's just walking along, minding his own business, and he dies. No need to look back at that. Still got tier 1 boots. Maybe we can upgrade those? There you go, Merc Treads. Oh, no. Tabbies. Oh. Tabbies. They do a lot of damage. They do a lot of physical damage. Merc Treads was tempting, but we already have... Wait. Yeah, we should take Merc Treads. Like, it's good because of the Kai'Sa, but... And the Gangplank. I still think we should take Merc Treads. I don't know why I went back on that decision. Already have Frozen Heart after all. AWAMing it up, looking for kills, looking for moments that someone tries to go to a side lane. Hey, Kai'Sa W. No, Kai'Sa moves way too close. Come on, look how squishy you are. It's not even my final form. I'm not even full AP, but I will take a Prowler's and a bonk to the head. As Darius zones the rest of us off. He is quite big. And our Syndra wasn't here yet. With his Ghost still active, that's going to catch the Syndra, and Syndra's going to get bonked as well. And, yeah. It looked better at the start. Okay. Fami's Cinder. So I mentioned before the kind of mythics that Kassa can take. And just being tanky does really help, because then you can just survive all this burst. Like, Gangplank needs his Mortal Reminder or his Cerildus. Which one does he buy? In order to do damage through the armor. And going tanky, having the health, that really helps against all of this. And especially need magic resist against the Lilia with the double pen. I mean, the double dots. I guess triple dots in her case. But I went tabbies for some reason, and I don't understand. But whatever. I just kind of having to stand off at red buff. In the jungle, this could be advantageous for us. Here we go. They get away. Going after the Kai'Sa now. Getting drowsy, so let's get out of there. Miss the bonk. Lily goes a bit close here, so she's going to take some burst. Looking for picks on the squishies. After he's used his Q and his R, there's nothing to fear from Darius. And she's just going to get blown up by Syndra, so we can now hit the dude, and he's going to swipe at me with that Prowler's Claw. He now doesn't have it, so he's going to get stunned by Syndra and actually killed. In just like that. Don't know if it was a comet or not, but she absolutely hurt. Baron minions, though, are an AP champion's worst nightmare. Here we are again. No Frostfire yet. I do like Frostfire because having the extra slow really helps with Kassadin, and of course would definitely help if you took Fimbulwinter, but I'm not into that. Now, Darius is kind of killing everyone, so I'm going to try and get out, but bleed to death. Another reason why we need the health and why the Frostfire is going to be really nice. The game's not looking too good. Game's not looking too good. Oh, no. I forgot we lost this one. Wait, no, we don't lose this one. Because I'm 100% win rate. Impossible. That's right. We chase Lilia. It's an impossible task. Kind of like winning this game. But we try it anyway. That's what we're all about. I was genuinely so confused there. I was like, I have 100% win rate. We can't lose. We can't lose. Look at Kai'Sa copying her father with the Muramana. With our Nexus completely exposed, we decide to split push. Push that, and now we have to recall. Regroup. That brings 2 of them down Barts. 2 of them by Baron, and apparently Gangplank by Karma. Keeping this kind of defensive stance. Now we see Kai'Sa down there, and we know how quickly we can kill her. You've seen this. Her father has to come down for a bit of a jump scare before we chase these guys. Now, he's not even able to pop his barrel before he dies there. To the sheer damage we have on the Cinder and the Rumble. I pop over, and by pure confidence, Darius is not going to properly attack me here. But that's okay. Since we're able to push up, I'm now able to split, because we don't need to push a wave that's already got an inhibitor. Start looking around at maybe doing a trap here. I'm going to push the top again. Get some extra damage on these guys. Now, with the kill on Gangplank, this means that the enemy is going to be curious if we're going for Baron or not. So, right? Am I remembering this right? No, we're on Baron. Never mind. Maybe that already happened. Is Kai'Sa dead? Oh, yep. Never mind. I gotta show you that, though, because it's just fucking hilarious. Wait, it's... Oh, look. Yeah, just wanted to show you that. It's really funny. Alright, back to Baron. Start doing it. Demonic's going to help as well, of course. Our Nexus is completely exposed, but that's completely fine. So now we got the Baron buff. That's going to help us defend. Elder Dragon coming up as well. We're already nearby. As the enemies try to stop us from getting Elder, which would win the game, they end up getting a little hasty, a little greedy. And Kai'Sa, how dare she step forward like she exists? Give me the arrow. Thank you. Darius going for the Nexus, so I'm going to go back as we get the Elder. Inhibitor is still here, and Darius is not good enough to deal with me. The Elder Dragon coming in as well. Because look at how tanky I am, man. Like, what can he do? And we still do damage to him, and we don't have Armor Pen. Is at this kind of point where you think, if there's more champions like Darius in this game, especially fed ones, that you're like, well, we don't do damage because we don't have penetration. We need Divine Sundra. Honestly, Divine Sundra is good, but it's not that good. I'd say if you really need it, go for the Void Staff. Even if you are using Muramana for damage, you will still do majority magic damage. And it will scale your Demonic Embrace, which is the damage which is going to scale throughout this game against the tanky champs anyway. Otherwise, Abyssal Mask may do you fine, or just being tanky and out-sustaining them with Conqueror, that will do. Out-sustaining Darius is kind of a hard task, but it's all good. Gotta jump on Kai'Sa one more time. Go in on the Darius because Elder is alive. Oh, it lives within us, I guess. And that's the Nexus. We didn't lose. Did you hear me, like, wonder what the fuck I'm doing? When I was suddenly convinced we were going to lose? No. 100% win rate. AD, hybrid tank, Kassadin. Literally buying all the stats. Hope you enjoyed this one. It was kind of fun. Even if it... I guess we're ahead. We do have all 4 dragons. GG's, even if I played this basically drunk. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe and comment to support the second channel. Check out the main channel if you haven't. I'm sure you have. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.